anyone can be intimidated by death.
Sure, I mean, if he's causing the problems, then I think we should put a stop to it. I mean, I deal with monsters, and he sounds like a monster.
I might know some people who could help us out. I'll make some phone calls.
And I can also make some phone calls to see if I can find anything more out about this Papatino and where he's at. I might call the agency if that's all right with you, Doug.
Actually, that would be all right with me. So go and roll.
Oh, plus sharp. Oh, plus sharp.
Plus sharp.
Not plus cool. Dang it. That is a 6.
I have open invitation that I can use as well.
Okay. What does
Where
that do?
you are known in the right social circles. If you need to get an audience with someone or access to a restricted location, roll plus sharp. 10 plus, you're welcome with open arms. 7 through 9, you're received with suspicion. On a miss, you are refused.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
And
So
also,
what are you trying to get into? That's my question to that.
An audience with Papatino.
It's Papatino, yes. And just so you know, for me, okay, so we're all kind of in trouble since you work for me and with me. So somehow, I don't know how I screwed up, but on a miss, I get chewed out and I screwed up. I might be suspended or under investigation or just in the doghouse.
Okay.
So I think they didn't like that I was asking about Papatino for some reason, is what I'm picturing. They're like, we thought you were more honest. Why do you want to talk to this?
Essentially, what they're saying to you right now is like, oh, are you getting in bed with Papatino now? Oh, hell no, son. We're not going to give you any information on that.
No.
That's the man on the other line who's talking with you. He's like, oh, no. We remember what you did down in Africa, especially after when you were trying to bless the beer. God forbid. Oh, no. No. Honey, I'm going to let some people know up here, you better watch yourself. Yeah, so now you might be under investigation for why you're trying to get with Papatino. But for you, after hearing about this, so we'll hold off on that for a moment. That might come into play a little later.
Okay.
But for the meantime, what do you wish to go do, or look, or research, or anything? Mind you, right now it's getting close to about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
You've been at this for a little bit.
I think we should either talk to maybe the local police and see if they could give us any information about the Papatino so we know kind of what we're walking into there.
Okay. All right.
That's an excellent idea.
What about the woods?
Stella?
Do you want to go see the northern woods?
Yes, maybe
Yeah,
you want
go
to look in the
investigate
woods.
where all these people keep getting attacked.
Yes, maybe you
Do
would
you
like
want
to
to
do
bring
that.
the beer?
I can't drink beer. So why would I bring it?
I hand you a case of beer.
Fine. I'll bring the beer.
I'll bring
You got
my
the beer, Shamus.
And I'm loading up a couple
I'll bring my
bottles of beer
ruggishly
in my
good
numerous
looks.
pockets as well,
Okay.
just to have them on hand,
Yes, and I have some on hand as well. And I say
nicely
maybe we,
hidden away.
So you have like a bunch of pockets.
Well,
And,
yeah,
like,
let's see, I have, like, some pockets
each
in right
pocket's
here.
just got individual beers
Yep,
in it.
yep. Probably one tucked on the inside or something.
Ready for anything.
Yeah.
Well, I can always shake up the beer.
Well, actually, just
Pop the
ready
lid
for
off.
one thing in
You have a
particular.
bandolier of
That's-
bottles?
It's. I'm surprised none of us have gotten drunk yet, considering all the alcohol consumed by our two friends here.
They haven't drank
we
anything yet.
haven't drank any
We
beer.
took a swig.
You
yeah,
took a
we
swig,
would take a
but
swig
the only
and, like,
person who's
pass it
actually
along.
drank anything was Norman. And you, as you watch him walking away, he's swaying. He's still like yelling in his hands, but he's swaying.
Man, he doesn't hold his alcohol as well as I thought.
That's why they're party animals.
He had
Or his
Quite a while.
pain, for that matter.
Yeah,
Can't imagine why.
or Norman.
So are we splitting up again?
I think we can split up and meet back here.
Do we want to meet at Old Tucson?
Do you really want to go investigate the woods at night
I want
by
to kill.
yourselves?
I mean,
I mean,
It's
they
not
are
right.
monsters.
Not
They can
fun.
take care of themselves, Stella. We have a
Okay.
Grim Reaper
Okay.
and a Frankenstein sort of guy.
All right.
Indeed, Shamus.
All right, so you guys are going to be splitting up. So you guys are going to be going to the woods, and you two are going to be going where?
We're gonna go talk with the local police chief and
Okay.
see about some information about Papatino.
And I'm also going to, since it says I can try to make it up, so I sort it all out, I'm going to, when I go to the local police, I'm also going to talk to them, just say there's been a misunderstanding. People think I'm with Papatino. but I
Okay,
just
we'll
wanna-
get to that when we get to that.
Yes.
But at this moment in time, so we're going to actually start with you two this time.
Okay.
So we're going to be going. So the police center is on the northern side of the estate. So you guys do that awkward walking with each other for a little bit before you actually have to turn off, because the woods is going to be not directly north, but northwest.
Okay.
So it's like north by northwest. So you guys walk together, and then you two split off. As you guys go in, it's a typical police station. You got guys going around. A lot of them are actually looking pretty busy right now, trying to deal with a lot of the crime epidemics that are happening around here. You get a feeling that not just the rats are an issue. So you see a guy at the desk up there. He's like a receptionist kind of thing. Yes, can I help you?
Yes, I am Dr. Henry Stanley. This is my companion Stella, and we are with the Royal Zoological Society.
Okay, why is the zoo coming to the police station?
Well, you see, we've heard that these rats have been infecting and infesting the town. And unfortunately, Stella, do you have the specimen of the rat?
Yes, I have this bag. I don't. Prepare yourself. See,
This man like jumps up really fast and is like, okay, that didn't prepare me enough. Okay.
we have reason to believe that this might be intentional. We would like to speak.
Rats normally, that's how they make more. It's normally. Oh, you mean something else? Never mind. Please continue.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say they procreate.
We'll move on.
You
from
get
that.
an idea that this gentleman that you're seeing here, there's a reason why he's the receptionist and not exactly in the back of the station. I mean, he did just yell at, like you barely opened it even. He yelled at the smell.
Could you get us an audience with the police chief, please?
Papers, please.
Yeah, see, we have these visitor passes, and we pull out the visitor passes that we got from the hospital, and we just kind of cover up that it says the name of the hospital on it, and say, see, we got these passes.
Oh.
Well, and I say you
this
could-
for me.
You can also call
One
the
of
mayor.
one of you act under pressure. Try to be able to get your finger in there fast enough so that you can.
Yeah,
I
hide
yeah.
act
away.
under pressure. I have a +3.
Okay, yeah, you do it.
5, 8.
8? Alright, so you do it really quickly, and the person behind the counter goes, okay, so you're with the Zoological Society? Is there somebody that I can speak with?
Yes. If you could get us an audience with the police chief, that would be ideal.
No, somebody that I can contact.
Oh, the mayor. You can contact the mayor. He brought us in.
Okay. And so you have to endure like 35 minutes of this man just okay, and like nervously typing up and like going to everything, sir, and basically talking with the mayor, trying to go over it, and you're having to waste this amount of time because this gentleman just apparently doesn't want to, man up.
Bureaucrats.
But anyway,
Bureaucrats.
after 35 minutes or so, he's like, okay, you check out. The police chief's right back here, and he gets up, and he's a gangly man. Like he's like pretty tall, not a lot of muscle, and he's like this pointed nose, just like going in the back. And as he's walking back there, he takes you to one of the office doors, and he knocks on it. And Jess, Or no, that's fine. Or is that? Police Chief Cameron? God damn it, Luke, if we have to do this one more time. And you hear this loud, raging thing, and he opens it up. Like, excuse me. My name is Michael Cameron. I'm the presiding chief over here. Luke, go back to the front. I don't want to see your face anymore. Yes, sir. And he goes back up.
It's very nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, I assume that you have business with me. All right, come back in. And so you guys are going into his office, and just a simple office. There's a couple chairs over there. His desk. Yes. You guys are.
We're from the Royal Zoological Society. The mayor might have told you that we would be in town investigating the rat problem.
All right. Yeah. He did mention a couple things about that.
And I know you wouldn't think that this would involve the police, but I'm afraid it does.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what does the zoo have to do with me?
So, yes, go ahead, Stella.
You see, we have reason to believe that Papatino might be involved.
At that name, like, he was looking pretty aggressive and pretty, like in your face, but at that name, he, like, gets very serious, sits down, and he's attentive on you. Keep going.
We found a symbol on one of the rats that is Papatino's symbol. We think he might be behind these rats' growth and these rat attacks. We're looking for information about him. We're from out of town. We're not really familiar with the area. Could you tell us anything that might help?
Oh, this rat bastard. Now it seems like literally. Damn it. Yeah. Well, Papatino, he's kind of like our local mafia. He's been holding up this gang that goes all the way down past the border. It's called the Ualhan gang, after the Aztec god of death. He likes to get his way by threatening people's lives and things like that. Me and my boys, we've been trying to go after him, but unfortunately, very little has been able to find where he is. He keeps moving all over the state. I only got recently that some of his boys have been up in Old Tucson. That's up north. It's actually inside the national park.
That's where a lot of the attacks have been. There's got to be a connection there.
And you said his gang was named after the Aztec god of death.
Yes.
Huh.
Creepy bastards they are.
Huh, that's very odd.
They manipulate people with threatening their lives and their livelihood. Looks like now they're trying to get bigger with this.
What? Do you know what his end game would be? Why does he do this? What's his reasoning behind threatening people's lives? Money? Power?
Mostly it's power and money, but why here? Rumor goes around the area that he's gunning for Felix. He's gunning for the mayor for whatever reason. I have no idea why. It's like he's going after him.
The mayor did say that he kept himself locked up into the building.
Yes.
I wonder if he knows.
I don't know.
I wonder if the mayor knows some more than what he's telling us.
Then what he's
He
letting
might,
on, yes.
but he hasn't told me. I try to keep out of politics. I want to keep our city safe. I want to keep our town safe. I want to keep everything around this area safe. But that's all I got. I can tell you one of the guys of interest that we've been looking at. And he pulls out his notes and gets through everything. Jess McGee. He's a local patron up north at Old Tucson. It's kind of, it's weird. It's in the middle of this park, but it's kind of a Western themed area. My guys have been doing some investigation, and he's one of the few who have seemed to have slipped away from Papatino. Hasn't kept around his gang anymore.
You mean he was able to leave and live?
Somehow. I don't know. But that's what my boys have been telling me. We've been trying to hammer him pretty hard, but unfortunately, we just haven't been able to get a lot out of him. But
Is he here in the police
unfortunately,
station?
no.
Is he here in the police station?
No.
He's up north in the park.
Oh, he's
because
up. But
if we start taking him, Papatino's gonna know what's up, and his life will be in danger. And he's our only witness right now. If
Unfortunately, guys, we can't go up there right now. If we go up there, it'll be a shit show. Everybody will start gunning down everybody within a 5-mile radius.
You think there might be danger if we have friends who might be going in the park?
God help them. Do they look like cops?
No.
No.
Not in the least.
They might be fine. But if they go anywhere where Papatino might be, that could be an issue. But we don't know. He might be in Old Tucson, he might be farther away. We'll find out.
Right.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And put in a good word with me, will you? This investigation on Papatino has gotten some authorities concerned that, I might be working with him, but really I'm just trying to help solve this and help stop it.
Yeah. Papatino word from my boys back in the academy. He's not just Arizona. He spreads farther than this. But it's only whispers. We don't know much. But it sounds like he could be anywhere from California, Texas. He could be even across the seas. I heard that he has an operation in Britain.
In Britain? Oh, with the Royal Society.
That might be why they have an issue with it.
He sounds like bad news. This is terrible. But we will talk to the mayor and we will. But perhaps first we should go find our friends.
And at that, jump cut.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh, got it. We are ready.
Alrighty, so now we jump to you two gentlemen, or you two undead, you two that are not with the society. You guys are like basically just the forest is not nearly as far as everybody made it out to be. It's basically about half a mile away from outside of town, and it's essentially going into like a national park kind of setting. And you go through the gates because it's not actually a national park. You just go in, and you start going around. What do? There's a road that currently goes just straight ahead. You just keep following it.
Is there anyone we can see? Any locals?
Nobody in sight just yet.
Anything that indicate where people might go, like with Jeff and others to go have a good party, or they would be going to drink beer?
Roll
A sign that says party zone this way.
Roll an investigative history.
No. A 2.
Okay. You see pretty woods. You're not even looking at the ground. You're just looking at the trees that somehow, even in this heat, they still have green on them.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah. Good point.
It is awfully out today.
Take nap.
So do you think we should follow the main road, or should we go down this hiking trail right here?
And he actually did see a hiking trail that's nearby.
Yeah. We'll go down hiking trail.
Okay.
Alright, so you go down the hiking trail, and it's a loose dirt trail. So it's pretty rough when you're going out there. And as you keep going down, you actually see at the about 3/4 of a mile out, you come to a 3-way intersection. You can go either keep going straight, or you can branch off left or right. What would you like to do?
I'd like to investigate both paths.
Okay.
See if I can find any clues to.
5 again, jeez Louise. Okay.
That's a 6. Oh, boy, I'm doing
Yeah. Well, at least every time you actually get a failure, you get experience. Yay!
Yay.
So, unfortunately, it looks like most of the trail is pretty trampled. Everything seems to be going random directions. Doesn't look like anything. So, you got left, straight, right.
Straight.
Straight.
Okay?
I don't know why.
Just mimicked your voice, but I did. Straight.
Alright, so you can continue going straight.
While saying straight.
Well, I'll say straight. Hey, man, just don't know past the time.
Yeah.
And as you keep going down the straight path, you keep going for half a mile, another mile and a half now. About 1 3/4 mile out, when you're there, you get to a nice landing area, a nice plateau. You see a beautiful view in front of you. You see the woods. You get to see. It looks like that. There's a stream down south. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything that looks like a party site is down over there. You can try one more time to investigate to see if you don't see anything while you're there. Eight? Alright. So, because you only get to hold 1, I'm going to say that you do see, as you guys are looking, unless you want else to do too. Alright.
So I get 1 too.
Alright. So then, let me know what you're trying to look for.
Where did it go?
Okay. And then what are you also looking for? And when you say it, do you mean the rats?
Yeah. What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? Alright.
Yeah.
So you start looking around, and as your eyes are, alright, I've seen enough woods, you start looking at the ground. And the ground is actually starting to, they don't look like human marks anymore. They look like as though they're little paws. Not like they're coming to go see of you. They're coming from the north side. And then when you're turning to follow the direction of that, you look down over on that left path that you had missed in that direction, and you see about maybe 2 miles out, you see a little bit of smoke coming there. So you have an indication that that might have been the way that you're supposed to go. However, at this point, as you're starting to see that smoke, you can barely see it. It is about 7, 8 o'clock. It is starting to get dark. What do you wish to do?
We came out to find rats. Let's find some rats.
Let's find the rats.
All right. So, are you gonna follow the same path that the rats are on, or are you going to go back to that previous path?
What you said?
Follow the rats.
All right. All right. You keep following the rat path. And as you keep going down that way, you're going through the woods now. You're completely off the trail. And as you're going down, you start getting about half a mile, about another mile. Not hearing anything other than like typical chirping of birds or anything like that. About another mile and a half. And it's getting really dark now. Now it's starting to get like, you're pushing 9, because you guys aren't moving. You're not super speed. And you get to that 2.5 mile mark. You've been going at this for a while. And as you start approaching there, you start seeing light at the end of the woods. Like you start seeing areas. You also start hearing something else. You start hearing a little. You start hearing the rats again. And as you start approaching with, I'm assuming you're gliding because, you know, you are you, but you're approaching pretty heavy footfalls. The eyes turn back to you. And you notice that they're not the same red eyes that you saw back in the sewer system. Those ones were red. They weren't this intense. They weren't this blood, fiery, and hell and brimstone looking eyes. You can almost see the glow emulating off the eyes themselves. These rats seem to have been around a little bit longer. But they see you. And they're coming for you now. I want you guys to act under pressure really fast. 7? 8? Cool.
And that's a 9.
That's a 9? Alright, so same dealio.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as the rats are coming out, they start making a loud noise. And start this weird exhale as well. And as that happens, what was originally 2 sets of eyes now become 4 sets of eyes. But fortunately, you were relatively ready. And as they're running at you, you get to act. So now there are 4 rats right over there. What do you wish to do?
You want to lead off?
You get the left, I got the right.
Okay.
All right. Roll for kick ass.
That's 12.
God damn. So, is there anything you don't have advanced yet? Correct.
No, but I get 1 extra effect.
So, what's your effect?
I'm gonna pay it back as Alan here. I'm gonna give him +1 on his roll.
Okay.
Callback for what he did earlier. And I also do 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yeah, my blade's sent from hell.
Jeez. Do you actually have it as though it is sent from hell?
Yeah, it's called a. Hold on, let me see what it's called.
Is it burning?
Gigantic Hell Sword. Yeah, technically it's got. I couldn't replicate it here
Okay.
because I'm not that cool.
Okay.
But technically, in the world,
It glows blue when I'm in combat, like
Okay.
blue flames erupt.
from it,
Okay.
and it's 4 harm, it's messy, and it's magical.
Okay. All right. So, as you see these 2 rats coming at you, you light up your blade, this brilliant blue around you, and you're just like, oh hell no, and you swing at it, and you connect, and it goes through. It goes all the way through, but you notice that as it's going through, it doesn't have the same ease as before. It's now feeling tougher. But thank God that blade is ablaze, because this is just viscera and gore everywhere as you just basically just home run it out as it jumps at your face. And because of how quickly you did that, it doesn't even have a chance to get on you.
Yeah.
And then your roll.
What all am I able to do? Just to clarify.
So for clarification, you basically can do 1 action. So you can attack it, you can be able to move around to be able to get in a better position with a minor activity. I'm going to say minor is like looking around, maybe speech. If this was D&D, it would be essentially movement and a bonus action in that case.
Okay.
Or 1 main action.
Then I will simply attack.
Okay.
In combat?
So I'll step up and swing with the machete. And 8.
You get +1, so
So
to 8. All right. Let me just double check on something really fast. So your machete is 2.
yes, 2, and I ignore any armor it has.
Okay.
Came up.
Did it come off?
One did.
Just double check something really fast. All right.
I don't know where.
All right. As you're coming through with the machete, you feel the same resistance as well. And it comes at you. There's one of them just jumping at you with this ferocious face. And you swing at it the same way. The resistance is still there, but thankfully your blade is so sharp because you just spend all night to sharpen it up. You just swing right through it. But as it does, it also comes through, and you basically have the head bisected together, but it's still coming at your arm, and it chomps somehow with this mystical force, chomps down. And you notice that it is a lot tougher now, because you got the -1 reduction in harm.
Yeah.
It bites harder, and you feel it. There's a slight. You feel this slight burn there. I'm gonna say thankfully because you are, well, monstrous, you don't feel it as much as other people, but you notice that there is something that's trying to get into you.
Okay.
But the rat is dead. From that, you got 2 more bad boys to worry about, and they don't care about any fun activities or running around. They're biting at your face right now. So this another one from the left comes after you and bites down hard. That same, it was a small, like almost dull thud. Now it's starting to, and you actually take another harm. You took one previously, now you take another one. So you're down 2.
Okay.
What?
Are your eyes on?
Are they both on? I know I'm trying not to. Oh, hello.
Hello. Your eyes on?
My eyes are glowing now.
Awesome.
That's because I'm filled with rage.
And now, as your eyes are glowing with rage, there's a rat coming at it, and they bite down onto your face. Now, it does do 2 harm. And so as it bites down on your face, you're like, huh, funny, because it bites down onto the bone, and you just flick it right off.
Yeah.
Not enough to hurt it, but just like, that's cute.
But it's getting stronger.
It is getting stronger. You feel that bite. You almost feel a little on your bone.
Yeah.
Now,
Kill that boy.
then go for it.
8, that's 11.
It's 11?
Yeah.
Alright, then I think you also get another.
Yeah, that's right. I am going to.
Would it be possible for me to throw this one to the other one, kind of dead out and out?
Sure, I can say that you can do that.
Okay. That's what. Well, not out.
I want to throw them to the rat attack.
Yeah, yes. Alright, so then as you go and. Seamus. As you go and you swing your sword this time around, you see Seamus over there dealing with this one that had just bitten down and is now getting ready to attack again. And you swing your blade and you dull out the flame just a little bit so nothing evaporates, and the blood and guts just spray all over that rat down over there. I would say that it would be, you would get another +1 to your next roll, because now it's just blinded, it's much easier to hit. So, go for it.
Before kick smash, I'm going to attempt, act under pressure to see through my anger and remember that we're supposed to try to take one alive. So I'm going to attempt to remember that.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, it's a 7. I kind of remember it.
Okay, so what's the ill effect of that
It
one?
might not come back in one piece.
He
But
doesn't need his legs or his tail, just the body.
Okay,
But it might be
So,
alive.
I lay the machete on the ground, quickly shamble out of my jacket, and I will throw it on there and attempt to grab it and bash it on the ground a few times and see if it stays dazed.
alright. I would say for that one, just roll me a kick some ass for me. See if you're tough enough to be able to capture it.
5, 8, 9.
9? Alright. I say that it takes some wrangling, but with your jacket coming off now, you do have, jittering around in there, a live plague rat.
Okay.